talk so I can test.
Hi. How are you doing? This is my voice. No, it's not actually. This is my voice.
We will switch a little bit English, Spanish, Spanglish, you know?
Spanglish. I like that. Spanglish.
Okay. Hola YouTube. Mi nombre es Marc. Bienvenidos al canal. Y en este vídeo, este es uno de esos vídeos para ayudar a la gente que nos vea. Sobre todo a la gente que haya vivido aquí en 2022. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
Bloopers.
¿Por qué? Porque el gobierno te da una ayuda referente al alojamiento si has vivido aquí en 2022. Esta ayuda es de 500 euros y en este vídeo te vamos a mostrar junto con Jamil. With Jamil, he's gonna be my revenue advisor because usually with these videos I do research and then I do the video. But since you did it already, it's easier that you help us.
Disclaimer: I'm not an expert. So if you have issues, don't email me because I can't help you.
Exactly. Jamil is gonna help us because he already did it and he's waiting for the government to give him the money.
They gave me the money already.
Already?
It came into my account. Thanks, government. We like you guys. Good job. Efficient.
Yeah, fast. Efficient. That's fast, man. Just to clarify this, how would you call this?
I guess like it's a repayment from the government.
Yeah, this like repayment is only aimed to people that is living legally in a house. Or
yeah, I think so. Like for me, I think it's anyone who's renting, so either you're renting privately or even students who pay rent. There is a document on the revenue page. It's like 39 pages long, but like if you want to read it, you can read it. But it does like give more detail.
You can get it if you are renting a room. You can get it if you are renting a house. And if you are a landlord, if you are renting your place to someone else,
you qualify for rent a room relief, which is slightly different. So rent a room relief essentially means like if you own this house and I'm renting a room, you pay less tax overall.
Okay, but you don't get a repayment.
You don't get it. Yeah, it's just a reduction in your tax.
I gotcha. So, este sería uno de esos vídeos que podéis mandar a vuestro amigo, a vuestra amiga que vive en Irlanda, que vivió en Irlanda en 2022 y está un poco empanado y no se da cuenta de estas cosas, que seguro que los hay, esas personas. Le podéis mandar este vídeo para ayudarle y, hombre, hacerle ganar 500 euros. 500 euros, it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. You'll probably pay half your next month's rent. So, I mean, or for some people, it will pay their next month's rent. So,
yeah,
it's something.
Yeah, and clarify that this is regarding the housing crisis in Ireland.
So the government brought it in as a way to like help people. So essentially, the reason why you get the 500 euros is because when they brought this in the new budget last October, you couldn't claim that as tax credit. What happened is that now you're getting 500 euro back. But then going forward from 2023 this year to 2025, you're going to get it as tax credit. So
I wanted to mention that. So this year is the only, if you live here in 2022, you are getting this in your bank or with a check?
Yes, depending on whichever way, you get it from revenue.
People that is going to live in Ireland 2023, you will get it as well, but not the same. You will get it like tax deduction.
Tax deduction,
desgrabando, digamos, okay? Let's jump into revenue. Let me record my screen.
So, nuevo video.
You basically log in into your revenue, into your account. Just to clarify, I also made a video on how to claim the tax. Hice un vídeo sobre cómo hacer la declaración de impuestos en Irlanda, así que en este vídeo no voy a, digamos, repetirme. Si queréis saber cómo se hace la declaración, podéis ir a ese vídeo. So in this video we focus mainly on how to get this rent repayment.
Yeah.
So,
review your tax for 2019 to 2022. So once you're in there, you go into, so you see the first one which says, you see the drop down tax year? You make sure it's 2022. You select otherwise because you can only claim it for 2022.
2022.
So once 2022, you see statement of liability and you click request.
Yeah.
So when that comes up, you get a pop-up screen. So yes, see what I mean about the preliminary result, which shows that your tax credit is balanced, meaning you've paid all your taxes. Now if that's minus, it means you paid less. If it's plus, it means overpayment, more, so therefore you'll be repaid. Essentially.
Ahora saltamos directamente a la parte específica donde se piden los 500 euros. Si tienes cualquier duda referente a cómo proceder con la declaración de la renta en Irlanda, te dejo el vídeo por aquí arriba y en el comentario fijado. En el vídeo está todo explicado paso a paso.
Now, this is the important part. So tax
This
credits.
is what we came for.
So you see the drop down where it says you and your family?
Yeah.
You click that. And then you see that rent tax credit.
Yes.
So you click on that, and there, and that's where we get started. So, are you claiming for yourself? So parents can claim for their children if they're renting. That's why they have that there. And it's also explained in that document as well how to do it. But because you're claiming for yourself, you click self, and then next. So, are you in receipt of HAP so I think HAP is like help assistance for. It's a help scheme for people renting, but you're not, so you click no.
Okay. No.
Nope. And then you can confirm. So I can confirm that the landlord is not a government minister. So
not that I know.
No. So you click yes here. Yeah. So next.
Cool.
And then you put your PPS number
of
yours.
Okay.
Yeah. So you put your own PPS number in here.
I will censor that, guys. Is the property RTB?
Yeah, so RTB is the Renters Tenancy Board. Now, if you are with the Renters Tenancy Board, you click yes, but it will ask you for the RTB registration number. But because in our situation, we're not, so we click no.
We're not?
We're not. So basically, it's like a board that sets out guidelines for what what should be allowed, what's allowed in a renting situation, or what's not. So, let's say, your house has to be insulated to a certain amount, or you have to provide X, Y, and Z for tenants.
Wow.
And so there is that. So you click next. And is the proper, so if you had clicked no here, you wouldn't be able to continue, but because we are part of a renter rooms claim, you click yes.
Yeah.
And then are you related to the landlord? No.
Related? No.
Yeah. So if people are, so let's say someone is renting a place and you are actually related to the landlord, you actually can't claim that.
You cannot?
You can't claim it, yeah. Oh. So as long as you have no relationship.
If the landlord was my cousin, for example?
Yeah. If you are related, you couldn't.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Next.
And is your rent your PPR? So PPR stands for your, I think it's your, if you click the information tag, I think it meant to say your permanent.
Your principal private residence is defined as a house or apartment which you occupy as your only or main residence.
Yeah, so if this is your main residence, then you click yes. And then you say when you start.
With the exactly date?
You can be close to it. I don't think you can exactly. 2020? Was it 2022?
2021.
2021, not 22. Okay. 21. I was like, what are you doing? It was September.
September, yeah?
Was it September or October?
September or August?
A few minutes later.
September.
Yeah, it was before we'd started back in university or something.
Yeah, September.
And then, I just put 2025 or something. It doesn't really make a difference to your life.
No?
Yeah. And then the December, and if it's December 31st, because it doesnn't make a difference whether or not.
This is not important.
It's not important. Yeah, so this bit isn't really important. It's just a random, you just have to, I think the start date is important, but the end date is just whatever. Yeah. So you click next.
Okay. For instance, you do this, for example.
And then you put your address. Just censor that so no one comes to our house.
I know.
Just get someone. Where's Marc?
Imagine. What's this?
So because that's you don't need this. They don't they don't ask for it. It's not mandatory, but I think it's your LPT's something to do with the landlord tenancy number or something. But you don't need that. Next. And then so because does technically live here, you just put.
Okay. Non-resident?
I think I clicked.
Yes.
Oh, non-resident. Yeah. So this bit means
the landlord.
Does he live in the country, not in the house?
Yeah. Non-resident. No.
So you click
Yes.
yes.
Non-resident.
No, so
You click no.
no. Non-resident. It's asking you, does he live in the country?
Yeah.
So you click, yeah. So you click,
It's a weird question.
he lives in the country, so the answer is
Oh, so
No.
It's no. 'Cause
yeah. He
Yeah.
does, yeah. So
if the person lives in Ireland, your landlord, the answer is no. If he lives somewhere else, yes, and you
then
choose the
Choose
country.
Yeah. I think he asked for his PPS number. We don't know it, so like you don't. It's not like we don't need to put anything
No?
in that. Yeah, it doesn't
So
have an asterisk.
So if you don't know it, you don't
Yeah.
put it.
Like you can add.
You
The thing
didn't-
is,
you
I
didn't
didn't
add
put
it.
it,
Okay.
and then the thing is, because revenue can get your landlord's PPS number, so that you don't necessarily have to put it in.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, and then you just type in your landlord's name or the agency that.
Is it like this?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And then, so from my understanding, there's 3 ways of calculating what you should put here. But for most people, just so the maximum you can claim back is 2,500, which is essentially the 500 euro you get back is 20% of that. But in that document that they have, there's 3 ways of doing it. It's like that way, or just putting the 2,500, or you calculate how much your rent is for the entire year and 20% of that, or what it'll take for your tax to be liability to become zero essentially. I spoke to someone on revenue, and he just said put the 2,500, because if you're paying rent of like approximately 500 euro, you are gonna be way above that for the year.
If you add the max, which is probably with the prices in Ireland, it's gonna be
for
probably
most people,
the max.
especially if you're in Dublin, like,
You get
or wherever you are.
Oh my god, the 500 clean, los
Yeah.
500 netos, digamos.
Add. And that's it. So when you scroll down,
That's
you
it.
just need to confirm all.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah, confirm all, and then click next.
Si te pierdes haciendo la declaración, sigue los pasos del vídeo que ya hice sobre eso y suscríbete, baby.
And that's it. So, like, I screenshotted this page
Yeah.
as a reference just because in case it does come up and they do need
Yeah. Screenshot
the
this
screenshot.
page.
Yeah, so you have the reference number. So you see documents at the top.
Yeah.
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 So in there,
like last year, yeah. Like
yeah. So in there, you will get like it'll tell you 2023. There'll be a
2022, yeah.
So no, it'll show up in 2023 because 2022 is for 2023. So basically, here you'll see where you have tax credit cert. Another document will show up in a few days once they've processed it. It takes a max 10 days for them to process the whole thing, but I think mine took like 4 days tops. And then there was a document in here, and it said statement of liability. You read through it, but the main thing is it will show you that you have an overpayment of 500 euro, even though your tax is balanced. But it will say overpayment of 5 euro because of tax credit.
Okay. You have it already in this folder.
Yes, I have it already.
Cool.
Mine is
Entonces
there
dice que el documento os va a aparecer en el folder de 2023.
It is pretty quick, so it's just as long as your bank details are correct and everything's correct. That's it.
Amazing, guys. 500 euros, 500 euros. Dude, in Spain, if there is a housing crisis, they will make you pay 500 euros more. Like, they're not gonna give you that, you know?
Yeah.
It's...
I think the government did realize that like a lot of people were giving out about the housing crisis, and they're trying to make it a bit easier. Like, I know students who like paid for tuition fees got like 1,000 euro back. I think, was that a student contribution or tuition fees or something? You got 1,000 euro back from the government. So they were trying with this budget to relieve like people financially. Same with the electricity credit that they brought in. So, and increasing the rate ban for the tax. So before it was like 37,000, now it's 37,000. Yeah, so now it's 40,000. So like you're getting higher rate bands and stuff like that. Like obviously people still want more, and like it's still very expensive living in Ireland and Dublin for sure. So but they are trying, and like this again, like this will help some people pay their rent, especially with Christmas time and January being such a very expensive month as well. So this will be a nice little help for people in the year. So
It's gonna pay my car insurance, man.
Exactly.
Well, not all, but
yeah, not all, but it is something. So like, I mean, you have to give it to them. They are trying. And yeah, like, I mean, if you're renting, I definitely will say do it. Go fill it out. It's a nice little bit of cash. Even if you're not using it to pay your rent, but you might need it for something else. So it's a nice little, you'll be missing out if you don't. Especially because, okay, it's not free money, but it is free money. But yeah.
It is sad for some, especially some people from South America that are here with the visa, you know, that they cannot live legally. So they are sharing rooms.
Yeah.
And obviously they will not be eligible for
this, yeah.
It's a pity, guys. I know your situation. Entiendo la situación de muchos latinos mayormente, ¿no? Que, bueno, también españoles que están, digamos, viviendo ilegalmente y que no van a poder beneficiarse de esta ayuda, pues porque no están declarados, básicamente. Y eso pasa muchísimo aquí en Irlanda. Yo lo sé que mucha gente está en esta situación. Hopefully, I know that maybe some people will see this video and it will help them to do it, because probably they didn't know it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm glad if I helped one person only, but probably it's gonna be more.
If you help one, that's saying a lot. So it's really good.
It was worth this Wednesday night filming. It's like 10 o'clock. I'm sleepy.
Oh,
and
stop!
We are
I still have to eat. Oh man.
Yeah, he didn't have dinner, so
it's okay. I had high protein yogurt from Strawberry Favorite. It's awesome. It's great. If you want to try some,
sponsoring this video.
Yeah, actually. Sponsor, because the amount of time I shop for you guys, yeah, you should sponsor me by this stage. Yeah, shopping. That'd be great. Imagine getting a sponsor.
Thank you very much, Jamil, for helping. You were
pleasure.
great.
Pleasure.
You provided insight. Thank you for that. If you want to leave your Instagram on the screen.
Oh,
yeah,
it's here.
Yeah,
right here.
Exactly.
Check it out.
Exactly.
Do it.
He's into photography as well, so if you want to check, feel free. Espero que este vídeo os haya sido útil, sobre todo, más que entreteneros, porque ha sido bastante técnico, pero os puede, digamos, beneficiar mucho con estos 500 euros que, mira, os pueden hacer empezar el año con la cuesta de enero mucho más llevadera. Aprovecho para saludar a los miembros del canal. Me puedes seguir también en Instagram. Y nos vemos más pronto que tarde, o más tarde que pronto, con un nuevo vídeo.
We did it!
I'm